And now, our feature presentation.
Alrighty boysies, how yous doing? How yous doing this fine day? We're coming to you live from the dusty old Manly Home video store. That's right boysies, we're digging back into Policenauts. How yous doing? So it's been 2 days. I was going to say it's been a while since we've dug into Policenauts, but it's been 2 days since we've dug into Policenauts. I was going to give you a big I know it's not that loud on the thing, but in my ear, Jesus Christ, that was so loud. Let me just get my notes back up. I've literally got a wee notepad full of like notes for this game. But how yous doing boysies? How yous doing this fine day? It's nearly Christmas time. Your old dad's went in and he's went and got all his Christmas stuff sorted. So how yous doing? Right, let's head on. So my Winter Soldier code's been unlocked here with this fucking it's so loud and it's full of flashes. There we go. Oh, what a tune. What a fucking tune. There we go. So I keep forgetting that X is back and circles forward. I know that's how Japanese games went, but it's because every other game it was the reverse. Around this era, circle was always back. View summary screen. Summary screen. I can't fucking talk. Accepting Lorraine's request, Jonathan returns to Beyond and starts his investigation with Ed's help. At BCCH, they meet Ishida, an employee of Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. According to him, the day Hojo disappeared, he went to the Tokugawa building to meet with President Tokugawa. They next head to the Tokugawa building. We also last time met up with Karen, who was Lorraine's daughter. And that went a bit as well as you can imagine. So we're continuing the investigation. We're now at Tokugawa's headquarters, and I don't know how this is going to go. Let's have a wee gander. Let's head in. Why not? Look, it's the hospital's entrance. Wait. Drive. Oh, so we just came out of the hospital, and we met the leader, the head of the hospital, Chris, who we actually know from pre-coma and stuff like that. So we're going to head to the Tokugawa building. Wait till you see this place. It's one of the true symbols of Beyond. A real tourist hotspot. Always leaves an impression. See that? It's the pillar there. That's the prop. Things essentially built into the colony. It connects a set of its surfaces and windows. There we go, the lads. Maybe we're a little in over our heads with this. You aren't chickening out, are you? I don't know anything about this place, or Tokugawa. Not anymore. That's where I come in. That's why we're partners. Glad you're here, partner. Yes, man, here we go. Legally not Riggs and Murtaugh. Tokugawa building. Well, here it is. Tokugawa headquarters. Gateway between heaven and earth. Thanks, Stream Elements. You're a bit late, but thank you. Pretty overwhelming, isn't it? As you can see, it's more or less built into the colony. A pillar in more ways than one. Chris was right. There's no denying it's an incredible place. It's obviously why it's so popular. So go inside, I guess. Ready to see inside? I'm gonna try and get through as much as this as I can. I say this, I'm trying to get through as much of Act 1 and Act 2 that I can. This is the lobby. One of the most famous ever built. One of the most famous lobbies ever built. There's a girl sitting there. She must be a receptionist. Why don't we go talk to her? Oh god, this fucking space pervert Jonathan got to come back out. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Tokugawa building. May I help you? Look. Well, hello there. Oh my god. Oh my... Jonathan! Jonathan! No! Well, hello there, sugar tits. Thanks, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jonathan, stop! I'll only be a moment. I would have to say a D. What do you think you're doing? Oh, Jesus Christ, Jonathan. Stop it. Talk. Anyway. With BCP, may I ask some questions? The police? How can I help you? Ask about... what will we ask? We'll ask about Tokugawa. Tell us about President Tokugawa. President came to Beyond as one of the police knots, later becoming the head of a Tokugawa group. He's also currently director of the International Space Promotion Agency, a very important man. Maybe if I show her the photo of... Police knots photo. Do you recognise this photo? Yeah, it's the police knots. Police knots. The police knots. Our president was one of them. I know all about it. And do you not recognise that we were police knots? Tokugawa's whereabouts. Let's speak with President Tokugawa. Where is he right now? Do you have an appointment? I wouldn't mind making an appointment with you. Oh, fucking Jonathan. We are sudden, so no we don't. I'm sorry, but in that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. Ask about Hojo. I know about a man called Kenzo Hojo. He's an employee with Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. We need to know where he was last year. Mr. Hojo, sorry, I don't know him. Do you know what his employee ID number was? No, but we have a picture of him. Show Hojo photo. This man's Kenzo Hojo. Do you recognise him? Doesn't look familiar, no, but I couldn't be sure. Right, Ishida. Do you know a man from BCCH called Jun Ishida? Is he one of our employees? Yeah, he's been posted to BCCH from Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Name doesn't ring a bell. I mean, she is just a receptionist, like, she's not going to know everything. The prop, in addition to functioning as the Tokugawa group's headquarters here, is also one of the most widely known examples of space architecture, likened symbolically to a pillar supporting the colony, as its name suggests. Buildings, air conditioning, heating, lighting, disaster control system, and employee management system are all run by computer. Maybe Hojo's entry was automatically recorded. Right, show ID card. Why are you showing me one of our IDs? Oh, right, that's a good point. Let's... He stops by and talks to us all the time. He's very nice. Look at you playing up to them, Sadoaki. Well... We really need to speak with him. President Tokugawa is currently out on business and is related to Beyond's anniversary. He's extremely busy at the moment. I'm sorry, but I truly don't have one bad name. He may have been here before, but if it was, he didn't leave a lasting impression. Are there any records of visits? Yes, I would be able to check those. Hojo's visit, there we go. Here's what we need to know. Afternoon of the 15th, Kenzo Hojo is supposed to have been here. Just a moment. As you understand, we can get quite a number of visitors. Oh, hey Jonathan. I'll check a visitor log. All persons entering and leaving have their arrival depart. Oh god. Departure times recorded. Let's see. Hey Michael, how you doing? Here we go. As Kenzo Hojo, arriving at 4 PM on the 15th, went straight up to the president's office. Sadoaki had been here too, I assume. When did he leave? He left at... Huh? That's strange. It doesn't say. There's no record of his departure. Oh, here we go. According to this, Mr. Hojo is still inside the building. He's in the walls. What about our exit? There are several emergency exits, but it'd be difficult to bypass the system. So Hojo drops off the face of the earth right here. Either he's being held somewhere inside, or he left without going through the system. Lorraine was right. The whole thing stinks. If they really don't know anything, why not be more concerned? You can say that again. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh, cheers for the sub, Michael. 35 months. Fucking hell. Oh, I've been doing this too long. Yes, man, Diddy's here we fucking go. Michael, our main character Jonathan started out this conversation. I had to talk to the receptionist and he just goes, "Hey there, sugar tits." Hideo Kojima, genius. Got a dash, have fun with the police, naughty. Cheers, Jonathan. Hope Dragon Quest was good. Right, right, so I asked to visit and she said that it was still... Right, let me think. What will I say now? President Tokugawa isn't here right now. I'm very sorry, we have to ask you to try again another time. Right, what about if we... Is this information absolutely correct? System reads each employee's personal ID card, doesn't make mistakes, also performs a voice print scan, retinal scan and fingerprint scan. This could very well be the first time this has happened. Right, I don't have any recollection of them. Thing is, all Tokugawa employees all look the same. Yeah, it can be hard to distinguish between oh my god. Oh, Jonathan, no! Even more so between Tokugawa employees, I bet. Right, what else do I say? Jesus. Not only is Jonathan a misogynist, he's also a massive racist. The main character, Jonathan, not, you know, Sleepy Jonathan. Anyway, so, let me have a look. Let me have a think. So, maybe I could show the ID card. Why show one of our IDs? Oh, that's a good point. I've got a spare one of his, so... There's a display of select Tokugawa Group companies. Tokugawa Group is divided into 138 companies. Main divisions include heavy industries, electronics, construction, pharmaceuticals, foods, and Tokugawa mining, and I just dropped a pen. What can you tell us about Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals? Its main focus is in the development of new drugs, substances under zero gravity. I can see Ashita's point. They slap a pretty picture on the whole thing, but at the end of the day, they're still making a fortune from saturating beyond with drugs. Right, there's a multivision behind me. It runs information pertaining to the Tokugawa Group. Funny how it's only showing the two places we've been to, isn't it? I agree, very funny. Right, what will I do? Move? Get an elevator maybe? Let's go ahead. Sadaki's got to be up there. Maybe? Wait, do you have a search warrant? Don't need a warrant with Sadawaki. Stop! Well, this is awkward. Nice skin, very nice. Very nice, it looks so smooth. She's a cute girl, so it's part Japanese. Jesus Christ. Also, Michael, look at this option. Hideo Kojima. Genius. What was it Jeff Keighley said? A visionary designer. I'm not saying we, but Jonathan, our main character, Private Eye from Earth, has groped at least about 3 women. Oh god. For God's sake, Jonathan, anywhere but here. Jesus Christ, Jonathan, what you doing? What you doing, son? That's the terminal a receptionist uses. It's linked to the building's network. Right, can we talk? Ask about... We'll just visit. I have every reason to believe this is accurate. It's virtually impossible to tamper with the system's data. Someone who works here probably could. Wasn't there when we had this conversation? No, I'm not putting that on. I'm not putting Hugh Edwards on the body pillow. Absolutely not. Right, it doesn't have any recollection of okay, checking them like Hojo. Just a moment. Yes, we have an employee by that name. Any records from being here? Let's see. Not in the last several years, no. I'll give you I don't know how to give him money back, but I'll give you a free one. Tokugawa's whereabouts. Please don't make my job difficult. Right, I think I've asked her everything that I can. Surface side contains a reception hall, the situation room, employee offices, the auditorium, president's office, and the all-purpose hall. Also has a garden. One of the main features is the prop. Right, the garden, there we go. The garden is a zero-gravity event area located in the centre of the building. Accessible via linear elevator. It consists of an open area covering 20 floors, offering unobstructed views of the entire colony. It's often used for holding parties and other functions. Right, building. Window side contains most of the building's parking garages, the security room, the disaster control centre, the motor room, and among other areas. Right, only a small number of VIPs come here on any regular basis. Right, so I think I've asked her everything about that I can, you know. Right, show police notch photo. Right, I know you know about that. Patient stick in my mind. ID card. Not sure what else to ask about. Right, we've done that bit. All information is processed by an 800 gigabyte per second super high speed optical fiber WAN and satellite link up. Right, cool. Building. Right, we've talked about that bit. We've talked about the VIPs. No recollection of them. Cool. Please don't make my job difficult. Are you implying President Tokugawa's broken the law? Are you sure you're not mistaken? I'm not in a position to speak on behalf of the President. I can't let you inside. I'm sorry, but I don't make the rules. There we go. I'll be forced to call security if you don't stop. Uh-oh. I'll do it. Just watch. I don't think she's kidding. Right, well, how do I do that? How do I do that? Right, let's go back. Let's move. Can we get in the elevator? Forget it, we'll find Sadaraki ourselves. Want me to call the police? We are the police. Let's move. I said stop. No can do. Oh, we can't. So we can't get in the elevator. You can't say I didn't warn you. Security, the front desk. That's our cue. Shit. Wait, have I just game overed? Didn't think she'd do it. It's not in our interest to cause trouble here. Can we get back inside? We should leave this for a while. Right, so, how do we get up? I think I might have fucked this. Things will only get worse if we go back in. Right, what I might do... Well, load... If I... Oh, cool, so I've just checked what to do. So, if I drive to, say, Hojo's house... Heading for Hojo's house. I'll let you do the talking. Wouldn't worry so much. Karen's an adult. She understands the situation. So then if we go somewhere else and then come back... Hi Michael, look how legally distinct our characters are from Lethal Weapon. What's that smile for? That was great. Great? Yeah, you back there. What'd I do? Same thing you always did. Yeah? Fly off a fucking handle for no reason. I was like that? When are you not like that? Alright, well, you can stop smiling. It's creepy. Takes me back doing this with you. Big Rig is a wild card. It's like LA all over again. We're young, full of ambition. Reckless, fearless. I know, you probably feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But ain't quite the same for me. I'll bet. You only feel old thinking that way, believe me. You and I were the best, right? Way better cops than Tokugawa or Gates or Sal, right? We still are. We always get our man. Here's hoping we can do it again. I mean, really, they're not as good as Big Boss Man and Bill Buchanan. They're truly the best police officers. Anyway, we've arrived at Hojo's house. Anyway, move. we're gonna drive back to the Tokugawa building. Back to the prop we go. One of our little lady friends on duty. Try to be more careful this time. Don't want to hamper the investigation. Like it's just Riggs and Murtaugh. There's nothing about it. Like Kojima just fucking legally just enough. We're at a Tokugawa building. Let's find some way to get to Sadowaki. Go inside. Let's head inside. Hopefully it'll go better this time. We're inside the lobby. Right. Sounds like they've got something going on. So hopefully while they're... It's a high-speed linear elevator. It'll call one of the buildings... you could call it one of the building's arteries. Goes directly to the centre of the building. Apparently a one-way trip takes about 10 minutes. Oh, do I need to go to the front desk? They've got 30 elevators here and all. Right, so I'm just checking the guide. So at this point you can leave the conversation with Visit Tokugawa by choosing the longer option. Right, so I'm just seeing what to do. Consult computer, so at this point choose the second option followed by the second option to talk some more. Cool. Approach. Let's put on a big smile. Welcome to the Tokugawa building. We're currently hosting a launch party for Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. So I'm afraid the entry of uninvited guests is prohibited. Sadowaki wouldn't miss this. Oh, it's you two again. Hope we won't have a repeat of the other day. I mean, it was like 10 minutes ago. Particularly lewd behaviour, sir. Right, talk. Please try to be more understanding. So if I ask about... Well, we'd like to meet with President Tokugawa. President Tokugawa was in the garden up above. However, I can't let you through without invitation. Can you let us through to see him? He's here, isn't he? He's up in the garden above. However, I can't let you through without invitation. How do we get an invitation? Right, Please not vote. There we go. This is us right here. I should have thought. We're buddies with Tokugawa from our police notes days. Quoted for truth. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I had no idea. I recognise your friend, but what about you? Too young? I get it. Anti-aging surgery, right? Had your telomeres lengthened? Nope. I just got a lot of sleep when I was younger. And then if we ask about that, we really need to speak with him. President Tokugawa's up in the garden above. I'm sure he won't mind me letting you two through. There we go. Yes, man. Oh god, look. I hate wearing this with people like you around. Allow me to apologise, ma'am. It's miles better than the uniform with the guard at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals was wearing. Right, move, get an elevator. There we go. Finally figured it out. Let's go. However, I'll take you to the garden. Again, I apologise for our day. I really had no idea. Arigato. Not at all. The garden is a zero gravity environment, so take care in regard to SAS. I'll be fine. I'm already in heaven after seeing you. Oh, you're good. Nothing wrong with a little fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. But behave yourself up there, okay? Have a nice time, police knots. Kojima is a dirty boy. It's a linear motor elevator. Unlike a traction or hydraulic elevators you get in home, this runs on a superconducting motor. Makes it faster, smoother and more accurate. Right, this elevator's panel, we can use this to go up. Press button. Garden, here we come. Boys, I hate lifts. I remember the college I used to go to, it had like 14 floors and we got stuck for 3 hours between 12 and 13 or something like that, very high up. Fucking hate lifts. But you know what scares me more than lifts? Escalators. I'm fine going up escalators, see going down them. Oh, the fear. Oh, I hate it. Hate it so much. What a view. What a lovely view. I think it's because I know the fall. If I fall on this, that's going to be a bad time, you know? Not that falling downstairs is ever a good time, but especially on a fucking metal escalator, you know? That shit's going to fuck you up. Check it out. Some view, huh? Amazing. We created this entire world. Right out in the middle of nothing. Might not be dependent on evolution anymore. I wouldn't be so sure. Mother Nature is still throwing everything she's got at us. Space is full of disasters waiting to happen. It's a dangerous place to be. And the more defiant we become, the more dangerous it gets. We're in the centre of the colony. Watch out for SAS while we're here. Yeah, no. Look, ma, no feet. Wonder if the SAS drug I'd taken on a plane will work. The one that Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals makes. Who else? Oh dear. What's going on here? So it's the ZOG playground, the garden. This is my kind of party. Let's look for Tokugawa. I've seen that guy before. That's right, he's that political hawk that's been making a name for himself lately. He's got some pull around BCP too. Damn politicians. Oh, no, they're escorts for the party. I've heard about them. They must be Tokugawa's rebirthers. Rebirthers? Cloned humans. They take the DNA of famous actors and models and create exact copies of the original person. They're not allowed to rebirth someone until 20 years after their death. Oh my god, that's horrible. Naturally, they aren't considered the same individual. They're treated as blood relatives of Tokugawa. They don't always talk to people. Oh, that is grim. Like, 20 years after death, you could have, like, this fucking... Oh, don't like the idea of that. Check out those two there. Let's go say hi. Those look like regular escorts. Maybe they'll talk to us in that case. Not rebirthers, huh? Let's try calling them over. Hey, you there. Oh dear. Hey boys. They look friendly enough. Nah, man. Don't think they're rebirthers. Kojima's gotta get my fucking stream banned, boysies. Let's talk to her. How's life treating you? What can I do for you? Ask about Tokugawa. Any idea where Tokugawa is? President Tokugawa? He'll probably be saying hello to everyone. He'll be here somewhere. Ask about... Oh my god. Anyway, let's talk about Hojo. You know a guy called Kenzo Hojo? And Mr. Hojo? Never heard of him. The party. They throw these every now and then, and whenever they need to unveil some new product they've got. Turned out to be pretty boring. Hey Monica, you've came at a weird time. Her measurements, oh, lads, Moen, Hideo Kojima, come on. What are your measurements? Can't talk in sort of sexual harassment, you know. At least someone's calling Jonathan out for it. Someone's calling Jonathan out for his filthy ways. What kind of measures? What would be the measurements of this fine figure? There's so much more to a woman than mere numbers. Oh dear Jesus, Monica, just turn around and run, but as fast as you can. Her phone number. Hey, how about you give me a call if you're heading about Kenzo? You don't have a phone with you, Jonathan? Yeah, you're right. Say, how about you give me your number? Yeah, nice try. Don't give it out to strangers anyway. Let's see if I can pull a police knots thing. Is that a police knots? That's the president in the middle. Oh, right, it's not got anything else to say about that. Have him stay. I'm just... Look, oh god. They're slowly bobbling around, just going with the flow. Mikey, you've seen me. Think I can run more than a minute? I don't know if I can run longer than other people can, you know. But then again, the treadmill is the worst thing in the world. I hate it. They're bobbling around, just going with the flow. Careful, ladies. This guy has one very abnormal breast fit. Jesus Christ, Hideo Kojima, what are you doing? I don't listen to him. He's just pulling your leg. Let's talk to her. I could float here all day with this view. Jonathan, stop. Hey, beautiful. What is it, sweetie? Ask about Tokugawa. You know where you can find Tokugawa? President Tokugawa should be here somewhere. My advice is to keep on looking. What have you heard of Kenzo Hojo? Hojo? Don't anyone by that name. They throw these every now and then to unveil some new product I've got. Turned out it's pretty boring. Measurements. Mind tell me your measurements. My measurements 33, 25, 34, 23, 35. All measured under 1G. Our phone number. My number? You don't waste time, do you? Are you really that interested in me? Yes. Show police notes one. They were the police notes. That's the president. Look at him. He's gorgeous. Have him stay. Hey Gus, how you doing? This is Hideo Kojima's masterpiece. Police notes. I come into asking I'll ask our 3 sides. Yep. Hideo Kojima. Anyways, so talk. I can float all here all day with this view. How do I get him back? Maybe we should get back to looking for Tokugawa. Right. Yeah, I recognize all these faces. Man, there's nothing but hot girls here. He's got good taste in women. I'll give him that. Man, Kojima, can you think about anything that's no, you know? He's a famous young industrialist. The rumours he's also a drug dealer, but we haven't been able to prove it. He's been all over them since he got here. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, come back, baby. Just want to see douche gorgeous eyes again. He's in no position to talk. How you doing, Gus? How's your day going? Goes with hobby, bringing together always famous women. You can see his glasses steaming up from here. What are they doing there? Or what are they doing here? Buddies of yours? They're from various mafias on home. Why are they here? The entire game is women are hot and I want to touch them all. And there's also murder mystery in there, but more importantly, women are hot and I want yeah. Which I cannot, I can't blame him. That's what's his face, Garcia from the Spanish Mafia. Do you want to Tokugawa's escorts? Some nice service they're getting. Yeah, she's taking good care of them, alright. He's with a triad. I don't know his name or where he sits. That's, oh god, here we go. Wakayama Kumicho. He's a Yakuza. I apologise for any pronunciation, I can barely speak English. Those guys don't look like the best of friends. Well, they're from rival organisations. They almost never meet up like this. Must have been an offer they couldn't refuse. Right, there it is again. It's like, I'm in Mito Komon. Mito Komon? Yeah, it was this TV show I saw in Japan once called Mito Komon. A period piece. Right, I'm really finding good nuts here. That's one beautiful ass. Where's a coin when you need... What? Jonathan, what does that mean? Where's a coin when you need one? Right, man, nothing but hot girl. I've already done this, but... Talk. Kick back and relax. What's that balloon for? Maybe a model of Hojo's new DDS? Right, I think I've... It's a table with a built-in propulsion device. Didn't even realise there was a guy over there. What do you parasites want? He's a young politician. They say he's pretty cutthroat. He's one of the higher-ups at ISPA, International Space Promotion Agency. He's like a kid in a swimming pool. Man, nothing but... Alright, I've done this bit. Get back and relax. This guy from ISPA too. Tokugawa serves as its director at the moment. Check out, he thinks he's Superman or something. This is new to me. Talk about heavy duty hardware. Are we looking at military AMPS? The arm is clearly different from Goddard's. It's been coated with chaff too. Chaff? It's a countermeasure. This they can turn it into one giant jamming device. A lot of our machines that use it are also yellow. I say you're right. We're looking at a military AMPS. Last thing space needs is a war. Oh! Someone's appeared. There he is, Jonathan. Call. Hey, Sadowaki. Let's head over. Oh fuck, it's Chris from earlier. Remember me? Big Joseph. Jonathan? Jonathan Ingram? Sal. Hey man. Ed, Jonathan. Holy shiitake. Hey you two. This is Dr. Goldwyn. Director of BCCH. Chris, what are you doing here? Small world. What's this you've been up to, Jonathan? I hear you've been poking around places. Figures you'd know by now. So, you're the one security throughout the RD? Well, I did grow up a receptionist, so, yeah. What's going on? How long has it been, Sal? It's the last place I expect to run into you. When did you come here? Gates said you went back home. I'm on the moon these days. Just back in town for the party. Yeah, what for? Little business with Tokugawa-san. Ask about him. I should ask about, yeah. How'd you quit BCP? He wasn't cut out for it. Police work ain't my thing, to be honest. One day I decided I had enough. That was 15 years ago. Well, what are you doing now? What are you up to these days? Tokugawa got me a job at his moon plant. I'm head of security there. Glad I ain't a cop no more. It's not like I got a PhD or nothing, you know. Pretty basic stuff. Just keeping watch over the place. Less pressure since you ain't wearing a badge either. Moon plant, there we go. It's one of Tokugawa's maiden space factories. We mine lunar minerals and make drugs and rare metals under microgravity. It's located in Mare Ibrium. Let's show him a photo of us. Hey, it's us back in the day. Telling about the great times we had. You know, when you went into space and ended up in a coma. Let's talk to Chris. That's a smoking dress. It's practically made for you. Jonathan, stop. Oh, thank you. You're really allowed to talk to the ladies. Talk. Imagine meeting you here. I know. We can't seem to get away from each other. Ask to dance. There we go. May I have this dance, mademoiselle? That's what they would say in the 20th. Sorry, but maybe not right now. You want to do a tango in zero gravity? There's no floor. Tango, more like the lambada. Ask about the party. There's a launch party for their new drug capsule. I've seen all sorts of people here. Journalists, entertainers, politicians. I'm a little disappointed there aren't many medical professionals though. The Mafia, there we go. I saw guys from Holmes Mafia here. Mafia, really? That's kind of scary. Wonder why they're here. So I guess we'll head back and we'll talk to your boy here. He's a tiny bit older than you remember, I'm sure. One of your employees has disappeared. 15th of last month to be exact. One of my employees? Who? Kenzo Hojo of DDS R&D at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Hojo's missing? That's news to me. So? Ask about Hojo. What are your thoughts about Hojo's disappearance? Hojo's one of the employees, yes, but I haven't heard anything about him being missing. Don't really know him that well either. But he's one of your employees. Yes, but we have 10,000 people working for us on the colony alone. Hojo's personality. What kind of person was Hojo? Remember we see about what he did? Real dependable guy. Ran to him a few times at meetings and parties and such, but that was it. Wonder what happened to him. Seems to be the last person to ever see Hojo. On the 15th of the month, right here in this building, as a matter of fact. 15th, no recollection of that. I haven't had any big meetings down at Pharmaceuticals lately either. Guess it's been maybe 6 months since I last saw him. What's this party for? To get together to unveil the latest product from our pharmaceutical division. We've invited various associates and clients. Left BCP took over Tokugawa 20 years ago. Took me a while to get a hang of things. It's far more entertaining than my previous career anyway. We took a look at the visitor log at reception. On the day Hojo disappeared on the 15th, he came here to Tokugawa building. To meet you. To meet me? Well, I never met him. Are you sure it's not some mistake? What's this new product? It's a drug capsule Hojo developed. A capsule for both terrestrials and beyonders. It allows you to evenly distribute a controlled amount of a drug throughout the body in weightlessness. Its osmotic pressure system is more advanced than any other drug in the market. It's also extremely heat and corrosive resistant. You mentioned associates. I counted several people from Home's Mafia here. Tokugawa's a business. Sometimes that involves interfacing with people like them. But you don't need to worry, we're not breaking any laws. Did you know Lorraine was murdered on home? Lorraine, who's that? Hojo's wife and my... Sorry to hear that. He has a daughter, doesn't he? I'll make sure she's taken care of. I'll get someone out there tomorrow. Right, what will I say? What will I say? Hojo activities. Expect to believe that, or have you gone senile already? I told you, don't know anything about it. That's about Hojo's personality. I'll have someone look into it right away. The party. Doesn't look like your average bash to me. What's that EMPS doing here? Go on, enjoy yourself. Don't forget you're at a party. What's with that EMPS? You trying to start a war? What's it doing at a party? Prototype military EMPS made by Tokugawa Heavy Industries. It's called Von Braun. It's going to be officially adopted by the military in 2 years' time. We invited several military officials here as well. It wouldn't have been possible without the data gleaned from the AP's years of experience. What you see there is a benchmark for all future weapons developments. Right, Mafia. I give him my word, Tokugawa is a completely respectable business. We won't go and ruin everything we've worked for, right Ed? That's it. Best to leave it to the police. Isn't that something like amateurs like you or me should be sticking our noses into? Oh, time to get raging. Capture will be a huge success. Its applications are virtually unlimited. I'm confident it will surpass every other product in the K-series. Right, what else can we ask him about? On the 15th, Hojo was here, wasn't he? Enough, Jonathan, this is outrageous. Right, so I've said that. Said the EMPS, but Tokugawa, don't plan on retiring anytime soon. I've got plenty of steam left in the engine yet. Right, so I've finished that one. It's not an ordinary machine. It represents the pinnacle of Tokugawa technology. It's going to be a new symbol of the group. Right, I've finished that one. We see that there are two possibilities. Either your staff's incompetent or you think I'm an idiot. I won't stand here and take that, Jonathan. I know that you know. I know that you know. I know that you know that I know you're lying. Go ahead, search the entire building if that's what you want. Right, so new product. You always assume I'm guilty no matter what I say. Got nothing to say to you about that. Cool. Wife of one of your employees was brutally murdered. Why aren't you more concerned? Emotional as ever, I see. Show some control for crying out loud. Right, so I've said all of these. Let's show Hojo photo. Don't you see his picture? I know I told you everything. Trying to embarrass me. Right, we're both police knots. He'll blow a fuse if he sees that. Let's keep that to ourselves. Right, what else do I say? Maybe I didn't choose the best words. Why don't we try changing the subject? What's that look for? I'm not finished, Shadowaki. I'm not interested in your games, Jonathan. Oh. Trying to annoy me, Jonathan. Right, so I've said that. Hojo was here, wasn't he? Doesn't look like I've said that. What is this, interrogation? I'm not obligated to answer that. Not when someone's being obnoxious. Not when someone is obnoxious to you is asking a question. Right, I'm just gonna go through everything. He's clearly raging at me. got a bit of a pop belly now, don't you? Think so? Maybe it's just the OGs. Sadawaki and Salvatore didn't get any younger. Neither did Chris or I. A lot happened while you were napping. Some of it's age, sure, but it's also because I've been on the moon. Gravity, there's 1/6 of home, remember? You're calling it moon fat, huh? Come on, give a guy a break. It's just the way I'm built. Hey, Salvatore, yeah? I got some questions about Tokugawa. I see you still got a temper. Didn't waste any time, did you? Just can't help myself. Ask about... I was married twice, but neither of them worked out. Don't get out kids either. Party. See her on the side. I came because I have some time off. It's a little shindig Tokugawa put together for everyone. Relax and enjoy yourselves. Chris said it herself. It's a party. Waste your time coming if you ain't gotta try and enjoy it. Obviously the mining and transport operations. It's not like we got a lot to worry about in terms of security. I mean, it's the moon for Christ's sake. Place ain't exactly crawling with thugs. Right, we've already done that bit, so new product. Ain't that familiar with it? Ask Tokugawa. The Mafia. There you go, worrying again. Johnny boy, relax. Those guys ain't got a chance here. You're better off not saying anything. You might give these two the wrong idea. It's in their turf. Probably just came to check the place out. Let me know when you're ever in the area. Give you a tour. That's enough. Tokugawa is fucking raging at me. You look dazzling, Chris. Oh, thanks. It's always nice to hear that at my age. Smell. Oh god. It's a nice smell. Lavender, right? It's not too strong. Odours tend to hang around in one place in zero gravity. No, not all. Women on Beyond never seem to wear perfume. It's nice to see someone doing it. Oh god. Why is smell an option? Hey Chris. What is it? I think I spoiled Sadawaki's mood. Well, I'll cheer him up later. Ask to dance? Maybe some other time. I'm really sorry. Tokugawa. Sorry being so personal, but what's your relationship with Sadawaki? Well, he's a business partner and mentor, and I guess you could say my main squeeze too. Don't go telling about our private lives. I think I'll be going now. I've had enough of your fantasies. Yeah, go ahead and run. Look. You better be gone by the time I'm back. Got it? It just doesn't make sense. What doesn't? Hojo's disappearance, this party, none of it. And why is that? Fine, keep playing dumb. I'll spell it out. Your star researcher is vanished. That should be your primary concern for you and your company. Yeah, you don't really seem that bothered. Meaning, it stinks. The party, the guests, you not knowing a thing about Hojo's disappearance. I've had it up to here with your tone, Jonathan. You're talking to the head of... Exactly, one more turd to top off the already steaming pile. Get this prick out of your head. Can't do that. You what? Was I not loud enough for you? I'll say it again. Get the hell out of here. You in this Urashima Tao. Not now. I missed that bit. You afraid of me? You think you know me, Jonathan Ingram? Wake up. This isn't 30 years ago. I run the grip. The grip runs space. A threat? No, consider it. Advice from a fellow police not. You're not a police not anymore. All you care about is money and power. Think this is over? Just you wait, Sadawaki. You're going down, asshole. Getting very dramatic here. Well, been chucked out of the building for a second time. Feeling better? These ain't the kind of guys you want to piss off. He's hiding something. I know he's involved with Hojo's disappearance and Lorraine's murder. But we don't have any proof or leads. Well,
手がかりならある。
we have our lead.
なんだそれ。
Yeah, what?
たった今種
Now they know we're onto them.
もし奴らが何かを
If I've got something to hide, they'll make a move eventually.
の思想に関係しているんなら動き出すはずだ。それまで
We've got to live to see eventually.
すまないけど。
Sorry, Ed. I got you all into this.
いいんだよ。
It's alright.
俺もこの
I'm sick of rotting away to Vice anyway.
それより
So let me get somebody at my place. My baby's cooking's the best.
娘の料理は最高だ。いいのか
You sure?
もちろ
Don't be silly. Your family.
歓迎するよ。食事は
The more the better. Kids would love to meet you too.
も喜ぶ。エド、
Ed, I...
それにお前
Besides, it's been great seeing you again.
嬉しい。
Yes, man, way to get a lovely home-cooked meal from Ed's family. And there we go, that's Act 1 finished. Let me get a drink and let the fucking great tune play. I'm going to play in this game forever, because considering that's Act 1 finished, there's 7 acts. Holy shit, boys. We're going to be here a wee while. Hopefully it's just that I won't get as lost. Do I want to save? Yes, I do. Oh wait, I think I need to... There we go. Overwrite, there we go. File saved. Act 2, Astronauts. I wonder if this one's as long as the other ones. Brown residence.
ここが
Here we are.
いいうち
Not bad, Ed.
地価の高い
How's it a lot cheaper here than home?
30年間
Even then, I'm still paying it off.
賜物だ。北条の豪邸とは比較に
Nothing compared to Hojo's place, but we're in a nice wee area.
すぐ近くに
South Garden Linear Rail Station's right around the corner too.
リニアレールは
Linear Rail's maglev,
騒音や
so noise and vibrations ain't that big a deal.
帰るところがある
Where's that a place like this to call home?
そうだな。
Yeah, it's nice for kicking back.
家に帰るとホッとするよ。
Pardon me. Anyway, why don't we head inside? Let's head inside and... Very San Francisco sort of looking house, you know? Oh, Jesus Christ, just said that. These are the houses you find in San Francisco. It's that type of housing for residential lots up here. Doesn't have a garden, but we do have 2 floors. I still have 5 years left on my mortgage. How do I get inside? You can't make it lots that big on the surface of the colony since it isn't completely flat. That's why the houses you see in San Francisco with all its hills. I guess that makes sense. And this is a lot about a house, don't you think? Yeah, we'll go inside. After you. Cheers, Ed. Oh. Oh, hey, Dad.
おかえり。
あ
Hey, kiddo.
あ、今
Who that?
ゼロ時体操の練
You got gymnastics practice?
新しい。
It's my uniform. You like it?
ちょっ
A little revealing,
と
isn't
じゃ
it?
ないのか。
もう
Blah, blah, blah. It's the material that counts.
決め手なのよ。流行の
Made from an all-natural compound fabric.
汗の吸収
It's great at absorbing sweat. Oh.
俺は中身の方が興
I'm more interested in what's under the uniform.
ほら
Jonathan, that's my baby girl.
娘だぞ。
Jonathan, quit it.
パパ、
Who's this, Dad? I
お
guessed.
客さん
ああ
Yeah, your dad's brought along an old friend today.
パパの古い友人を連れてきた。夕食の用意大丈夫
Oh, we have enough for dinner?
え
Sure, I usually make too much anyway, remember?
だから足りなかった。
Besides, you can always give him some of yours.
勝手にしてくれ
Just do what you gotta do.
アナです。
I'm Anna, and you're?
ジョナサン
Jonathan. Jonathan
ジョナ
Ingram.
サン・イングラムだ。よろしく。
Charmed.
ジョナサン。
Jonathan, you're Jonathan.
あなた。
Dad talks about you all the time.
パパからよく聞いてるわ。
マーク
Mark, aren't you gotta say hello to Uncle Jonathan?
のジョナサンだ。挨拶は
Oh, great, kids.
せんでくれ。
Don't take it personally.
マークは
Mark has a mental disorder. He doesn't talk. It's kind of like autism.
ボタン自閉症のようにな。さあな、
Alright, Anna. Why don't you get changed and get started on dinner?
うね。
Suppose it's a little heavy for 1G anyway.
ジジイカで試着してると疲れるの。
残念だ。
Oh, you have to take it off.
じゃあのか。
まあ、
I see Jonathan likes it.
理解があるわ。
アナ、
Anna, just do it.
くしてくれ。
わかった。
Okay, okay.
困った。
I've heard anyone talk to her dad that way.
親をバカにしとる。
No, but I've never heard anyone just fire into someone's daughter right in front of them. Jesus Christ. Right, Ed, how you doing,
いい
pal?
子じゃないか。
She's a nice kid.
さあ、ジョナ
Well, make yourself at home. Someday, huh?
してくれ。疲れだろ。
What is it? Ask about Anna. She really is a nice kid. I'm proud of her. And look and count her. She takes after her mother. She's been bugging me for that bag in the chair there, so I finally caved. They go for a lot, but it was the least I could do. See that post on the wall? She's pretty good at ZOG gymnastics. She gets her athleticism from me. Ask about Mark.
マークは
Is Mark yours?
エドの？見てのと。
No, hate my biological son. I just thought he's white.
色が違う。俺の子じゃない。マーク
I
は
adopted Mark.
なんだよ。
Ask about Mark's background.
マークは
Mark lost his real parents in an incident when he was younger.
その時に本当の両親を失っている。そうだった。
Really? Ask about the incident.
キャサリン
It was the same year as Catherine died.
だった。ナーク中毒者
This narc addict went nuts and started attacking his family.
家族を襲うという事件が起きた。中毒者
When
は
I got there, he already stabbed his wife to death. Jesus Christ.
息子まで巻き添えに
He's about to go for his son. Oh god.
俺は現場
I
に
shot the father to protect the boy.
その子を守るために男を射殺した。その子の目
Right in front of him. And then I took a child as my own. After I murdered his psychotic dad.
あの時から
I haven't used a gun since.
デカとしては命
Some cop, huh? Ask about Mark's illness.
マークは
The shock left Mark unable to speak.
聞けなくなった。両親が目
He watched both his parents die.
あの子の
I can't even imagine what it must have been like.
ものだったに違いない。さっき自
You mentioned autism,
精神的
but I didn't think he could actually become autistic from psychological sort. Oh my god, no.
ああ
Kojima? Yeah, technically speaking, it's not autism.
軽症ではないんだ。
Oh dear.
わかりやすいと
Just one way to think of it.
緘黙症
They say he's a selective mute.
無理に話す
Whenever he does try and speak the words, they just don't come out.
音症とも言われるらしいが、マークは
He can't express himself out. Then just say he's a mute. Just say he's a mute. Don't bring autism into I mean,
一中
Mark spends time either drawing or watching old movies.
見ているかだ。マークとは
How are things between you?
いや、
Not good. I'm sure he doesn't see me as a dad.
父親としては見てくれてないだろう。そうなのか。
No.
マークは
He hates me. I can tell.
エド、
He'll open up sooner or later.
心を開いてくれるさ。そう思いたい。
That's what I like to think. But Mark,
マークは焦ることはな
you
い。
can't rush something like that. He just needs more
時
time.
間をかければ話せるようになるさ。エドは
Do you,
マークを
you know,
愛してる
love it? I love him.
なら
Then all you do is wait. Ask about Mark's drawing. I gave Mark a tablet PC to try and give him a way to express himself. One of his drawings on the wall there. Take a look at it sometime. She's the reason I stuck it out here. I miss her every single day. There's a picture of her on a stand there. Catherine's death. After we got married and had Anna, she quit her job and started working part-time in a weightless area. She finally developed kidney stones because of it. Part of the calcium in your bones lose weightlessness collects in the kidneys. How do you treat something like that? The only thing I could ever do was give her a kidney transplant. But it was a real shortage of organs back then, even more than today. 80% of people on the waiting list died before a donor was found. Must have been terrible to die waiting for a transplant. While she was waiting, she had to go on dialysis every 3 days for about 4 to 5 hours. She only developed amygdalosis because of it. That's when deposits of amyloids accumulate in your joints and your tendons. It's extremely painful. I couldn't bear watching her suffer like that. You probably know that your immune system is considerably weakened in microgravity too. Space scared the hell out of me ever since what happened to Catherine. Never did that to me when we were police knots. That's how it was back then. We didn't think of those things. Been to several doctors, but apparently it's not an easy thing to get over. Thought maybe I could communicate through pictures, you know. Don't know how much difference it's making. Those were the best days of my life, no doubt. Right, let's have a wee gander about. I had this poster made from a photo of Anna. It's when she became second in a ribbon event at a Zero-G gymnastics competition. Nice looking girl, isn't she? Good thing you didn't get her looks from you. That'd be one fugly poster. You'll be here all week, huh? It's a picture Mark drew. I won a prize in a contest. That's a lovely picture. What did he draw it with? A Peak Note 8. It's a tablet PC for kids. It's a printout of the file. Kinda looks like home, doesn't it? How? Is this a horse? It's got wings. Is it Pegasus? Is this a pig flying? That's the moon. It's a crescent moon. Looks like skyscrapers, just from a size relative to the mountains anyway. Looks some kind of trees. Look like ones from home. You don't get trees this size and beyond. That's the dining room through there. First floor's got 3 rooms. The dining room, the living room and the kitchen. I'm dying of hunger here. They build stairs steep to conserve space. Damn thing gets tougher every single year. It's late tonight. Wonder what's taking so long. This is the door to the dining room. Right, I'm dying of hunger here. Well. Right, what will we have a look at? Really miss those days. Everyone just felt so right. Got this picture too. If you made a copy of it for me. Look man, look at that stud. Look at you. You look like you walk straight out of the photo. It's late tonight. Wonder what's taking so long. That's my wife Catherine. She passed away 5 years ago. She really turned some heads back in our day. Surprised how clean your clothes are. Anna does the laundry. She's been doing all the housework since Catherine died. I'm dying of hunger here. Edna's talk about. Mark's drawing. But maybe communicate through pictures. Anyway, we've said that. Ask about Anna. Does everyone around the house now that Catherine's gone. I owe her a lot. Always appreciate a woman who cooks for you and does your laundry. She must take care of Mark as well, right? Yeah, Mark's never opened up to me. She must be popular with the boys, judging from that poster. It's late tonight. Wonder what's taking so long. Right, let's talk about Catherine. Met her at BCP. She was a cop too. One day she comes along and gives me a ticket for parking in front of the station. Saw her picture. Didn't think I'd find a pretty girl to marry me, didn't you? Man, I'm dying of hunger here. Right, space scared. What's supposed to happen to that guy? ID card. We've got Hojo's ID card now. It'll probably come in handy for something. Yeah, here's hoping. I just lamp ever since I lived at home. You know me, I'm a bit of a pack rat. But no reason for bringing it here. Just never being able to throw things away. Man, I'm dying of hunger here. Right. Door to the dining room. It's late night. Wonder what's taking so long. I can't go anywhere, can I? Kids have upstairs to themselves. I don't have my own room anymore. I gave that to Anna for her birthday. It's an LS, nothing but the best for her. Lorraine had one too. It's the in thing apparently. Doesn't have a clue when it comes to this stuff. Or I don't have a clue. Dad, Jonathan, dinner's ready. Get a lot of counterfeits floating around these days. Go to the dining room. I missed that bit. Bon appetit. I always fail to analyse myself objectively. You're really cute, Anna. You look just like your mother. Try to tell my dad that. The boys must talk to you all the time. I see the way you're looking at her. Hey Anna, what is it? Ask about her. Anna, any boys you like, Anna? Got yourself a special someone? She better not.
もう
Dad.
ほら今までは
Funny you should mention that, Jonathan.
好きな人できたわ。
こら
Oh no, don't even think about it.
どうして？
Why not?
一緒に同行
I've known him long enough.
やっぱり
Easily the biggest pervert I've ever met. Poor guy just can't help himself.
声をかけるエド
Ed. Ask about... You have a job, Anna? Used to be a guide at the Astronauts Memorial Museum until last month. I was majoring in space history before, so it was a good experience for me. Or cooking. Do you always do cooking? Yeah, I love to cook, but and beyond, nutritional balance is more important than taste. Especially when it comes to calcium. Togoa put up recipes on BeyondNet every day. It's not hard with those around. Do you like school, Anna? What's your major? You do any sports? Yeah, it's great. My major's bioethics. As for sports, I do ZOG rhythmic gymnastics. Got plenty of friends, all girls though. Since you know so much about space history, mind if I pick your brain? How about a story related to food? Said the first person to use chopsticks in space was an astronaut, Onizuka, who later died in the Challenger disaster. Interesting thing is, he didn't eat Japanese food with him. First people to eat solid food in space were astronauts Young and Grissom aboard Gemini 3. They smuggled sandwiches aboard. Calcium cuisine. How does calcium fit in your diet here? What's important isn't so much the amount of calcium, but the balance between calcium and the phosphorus. If there's too much phosphorus, your body won't be able to absorb the calcium. I think it's the coolest sport around. There's friction between the ZOG Gymnastics Association and Beyond's Board of Education over the calcium loss issue though. Critics say it isn't good for kids that are still growing. Saw your poster. Don't worry, nothing's got to take off like you won't believe. It's even better than mud wrestling. Jesus Christ, Jonathan. All the advances in science over the years, like organ transplantation and gene therapy, have entered territory some say is reserved for God. We studied other issues as well, like artificial fertilization, surrogate mothers, cloning, and the relationship between comas, persistent vegetative states, and organ transplantation. Right, let's ask the wee guy something. Mark keeps his tablet with him, even at the table. So the only time he doesn't have it when he's taking a bath. He's always off in his own wee world. This looks much more appetizing to me. You say something, John? Jesus Christ. You say something, John? I most definitely did not. I keep telling you, keep your hands off my daughter. The boys must talk to you all the time. Don't encourage her. Don't want to be giving her any ideas. Those are some vegetables grown in Beyond's agricultural ring. They're high pressure sterilised, so they're fresher than heat sterilised ones. They don't use any pesticides or chemical additives here. They're not polluting the less. Don't need to use them. We have virtually no insects that would damage any crops. Right, so I think I've done all the options for Anna. I think I'm ready for a relationship, you know, a real relationship, someone older, more mature. What are you talking about? You're still a kid. No, she's a woman, alright. Quite a woman at that. Don't even joke about eating her again. Jesus Christ. Right, school. Don't know what school's like on home. Home I like, but I love mine. I'd like my cooking. Not bad for someone my age, huh? If we considered space food to someone from home. I do ZOG rhythmic gymnastics, so I always try to make sure I get enough calcium. Well, oh Jesus Christ. Well, black people have a naturally higher calatonin levels anyway. It's not bad for me. Do they? I'm not quite sure, but Hideo Kojima, written by Hideo Kojima. There's only one stadium on Beyond. It'd be nice if we had some more. Right now, the food we're eating actually violates the principles of bioethics. Right, let's talk to... Let's talk to the wee guy. You're quite the little artist, Mark.
上手だね。地球へ来たら
We should do some drawing together if you're ever on home.
おじさんも絵
I like to draw too. Maybe I can draw something for you sometime.
あげようか。ジョノさん、
I think Mark likes you, Jonathan.
前に懐いているよ。普通なら他人
Normally he doesn't eat with strangers.
そうか。
No?
珍しいこと。
Wonder why. It's probably a cigarette.
そのタバコだろう。タバコ
My cigarette?
マークはタバ
Mark has this thing for cigarettes. Just smokes. Yeah, you see him. You see people with them all the time in old movies.
はは
That's right. I hear you're a movie buff.
ファンらしいからな。
He thinks they're cool.
実際にタバコ
Bet you're the first person he's seen with one in real life.
初めてだろう。マーク、
You got good taste, Mark.
してるよ。
So here you always carry a tab out. Just give that Wayne a 20 pack of Mayfair and have a great wee time. You should eat up, Mark. Right, let's me talk to Mark. Hey Ed, what is it? That's about the investigation. What do you think about everything that's happened? Well, we haven't really got any physical evidence or leads. But I'm with you, the whole thing stinks. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals is hiding something. Ask about his family.
エド、
You've got a wonderful family, Ed.
本当にいい家族だな。俺の唯一の
They're what keeps me going. Only wish Mark would.
マークのことはあるな。大丈夫さ。
He will. Time will take care of everything.
だといい。
We can only hope. Some tells me he's already dead. The feeling I get about Hojo. Who knows what happened, but Hojo must have gotten in their way somehow. Must be busy a lot with 2 kids. I really don't owe you an apology, Ed. You got into this without knowing our situation. That wasn't right. It's okay. It's time I turn things around. We had evidence. We need evidence sufficient enough to allow BCP to open an official investigation. The guy that followed Lorraine all the way to home. She must have known something too. They want to shut her up. Those captures were obviously worth killing for, but why? Can't you keep your work away from the dinner table, Dad? Why didn't they go after Karen? Or do you think they go after Karen? Doesn't look like she knows anything. She'll probably be alright. As long as she doesn't do anything to arouse suspicion. Why don't you guys just try and enjoy your dinner? Looks like this thing goes beyond Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Tokugawa himself has to be involved too. Oh, he's definitely involved. If I should have done talking, hurry up and get eaten. Is there an option to get eaten? Let's try and talk to... You should eat up, Mark. Look, it's cold now. Must be hard for him, all he's gone through. Poor guy's lost the innocence of childhood. What's back there? That's the kitchen. That's where I get to work. Jonathan? For God's sake, take that thing out of your mouth, will you? What? That's my style. Besides, it helps me relax. I've never seen anyone smoke before. I'm not actually smoking it right now. But you used to be a police knot. Yeah? They wouldn't even look at you back then if you smoked. So why now? No particular reason. Eat. Is that supposed to annoy me? Just munch that cigarette. Right, so I was just checking the talk. Hey Anna, what is it? Right, I don't think anything's popped up there. Let's talk to Ed. Hey Ed, yeah, I'm listening. So what's our next move? We watch and wait for our next move. It's exactly what I can't stand. You ain't got a choice, you're not OLA. I should at least have something to drink. Ask about how to proceed. All talking will give you indigestion. Right, if you're done talking, let's hurry up and get eaten. Go ahead, try something, Jonathan. Try some green beans. This looks nice. Don't know what that face means. It's disgusting.
なんだこれは。
Maybe it's because you're eating with a fucking cigarette in your mouth as well. You just take it to nothing but tobacco.
ジョナサン
Have some more, Jonathan.
冷めちゃったけど
Sorry, it's a little cold.
ああ
Yeah, eat up.
お前は俺と違う。
You're still a grown boy.
10代だからな。
Ed. Oh, ring a ding ding. Oh, Anna's away.
はいブラウンです
Brown residence. I'm sorry.
どちら
May I ask who's calling?
ええ
Yes. Uh huh.
はいはいそうです
That's right. Just a minute.
お待ちくださいパパ
Dad, it's for
イ
you.
ヤホンよちょっと変なの
It's a voice only call.
音声信号だけでカプセルのこと
He says about capsules.
カプセル
The capsules?
はい。
This is Ed Brown.
誰だ
Who's this?
誰でも
Doesn't matter. Got information for you.
ただの損になる話じゃない。いいか
Listen carefully.
よく聞け。
Meet me at AM
あの探偵も
and bring that detective with you.
北条
You're looking for Kenzo Hojo, am I right?
始まってんだろう。どうしてそれを
How do you know that?
なことはどうでもいい
What difference does it make? Are you coming or not?
わかった。
Yeah, we'll be there.
AMM だな。いい話が
I promise it'll be worth it.
AMM の
I'll be waiting at Pioneer.
パイオニア。来ればわかる。
You'll know when you get there.
俺の名は
You can call me 9 stars.
じゃあな。
See you soon, police notes. Oh, here we go. We've got a lead. Something's moving now, boy.
目を出したぞ。タレコミだ
We。got an informant.
餌にかかった
I figured him out. So, where to?
AMM。
AMM, the Astronauts Memorial Museum.
AMM か。
That's where Anna worked.
アナがバイトしてたという。すぐ乗り込
Alright, let's move.
待って
Wait, finish eating
冷め
first.
たにしてよまだ時間はあるわ
You have to leave right now.
冷めちゃった
Doesn't look too cold.
アナ、
Thanks, Anna. That was delicious.
美味しかったよ。
ジョナ
But Jonathan,
また今度。
stick it in the fridge.
もう
Fine, be that way.
マーク、
Looking forward to more pictures, Mark.
絵を見せてくれな。行くぞ。
Let's go. Right, here we go.
誰だ
We've got a lead. Yes, man. We should know soon.
しかし、
Some bit of that voice was definitely familiar.
のある声だった。いいタイミング。
Whoever he is, this guy's already a fucking hero.
アナには
Poor Anna.
お前は
Trying to try doing it every day.
毎日
It's an adventure. A horrible, horrible adventure.
エド、
Still beats your cooking.
作るより
You plan on staying single?
再婚でもするかこれ以上
Please, I got enough problems as is.
ごめんだ。なら我慢
Poor Ed.
だな。
Astronauts Memorial Museum.
宇宙飛
This is the Astronauts Memorial Museum,
AMM だ。
funnily enough.
タレコミ屋の
Kind of crowded for something like
賑
this.
やかだな。週末だから観光
But I thought it'd be safer. More visitors since it's the weekend though.
思ったんだろう。信用してた。
Think we can trust them?
ここで思案して
We'll never know just standing here.
さ
Let's get to the meeting place.
時間だ。指定の場所へ移動。
I'm just going to take a wee drink in the meantime as well. And I've got to show off in about 20 minutes to go feed my dog. So let's have a wee BRB. We'll have a wee BRB then. But in the meantime, it's AMM's nameplate, the Memorial Museum. They're open right now. We're in luck. It says admission's free during the anniversary commemoration period. Museum should just be free to get into. Is that entrance? It's building models. The building is modelled after the Kennedy Space Centre's vehicle assembly building. The scale and inside are totally different, but outside appearance is an exact recreation. That looked oddly familiar. Launch Complex 39. We went to Kennedy once for part of our training, remember? That's the main entrance there.
それじゃ、
Let's head inside.
博物館
A museum. Makes you feel young again.
館
Just don't forget why we're here. This ain't a field trip.
いいな。
Got it.
ここがサンゴホール。
It's a lobby known as Coral Hall.
なるほど。
You look at that huge coral.
だな。
Right, who are we looking for? So we're looking for someone called, was it Nine Stars? I guarantee he keeps wondering. Maybe he's waiting for someone. His girlfriend, maybe. Bet a number of people come on dates here. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing. I doubt he's an informant. It's a guide. A lot of them are just school kids working part-time. That's what Anna was doing before. I'm always worried about her. I guess being a guide in the museum's not that bad. Maybe the guard? Looks like a college student. He's studying that capsule there. That's Project Mercury's Friendship 7, which carried the first American into orbit around home. Astronaut Glenn's mission lasted 4 hours, 55 minutes, taking him around home 3 times. That's a pretty good shape for something that old. It's only a replica. But everyone was charred to a crisp when it re-entered the atmosphere. Doesn't look like he's an informant. Do we have to check everyone here? He's no man. Must be at least 80 or so. He looks really interested in everything. Maybe being here's brought back some good memories. It's an emotional place for terrestrials. Doesn't seem like an informant. What about the child? That boy must be in elementary school. I was like him when I was at this age. I was in love with space. There's no way he could be an informant. Could he? You never know. It's a young girl. Looks like she's here on her own. She's looking at something on the information board. She couldn't be an informant. What about this guy? I bet looks like he's in middle school or so. He's looking at a plate. He couldn't be an informant. It's a fire and a sun. Guess they're studying the coral reef together. Looks like they're having fun. Don't think either of them would be the informant. What about your man here at the desk? It's a kid. Looks like he's asking some information. Maybe he's lost. Can't picture him being the informant. It's an actual coral reef fossil from home. You'll find that CO2 absorbed from home's atmosphere, among other things. Here's a symbol of Celeste. A miracle of nature we could never duplicate. Went to a lot of trouble from bringing it all the way from home, like this. Well. The miniature of Russia's Mir space station held the record for the longest stay in space. Housed the first Japanese. How could you forget it? Lay abandoned after the fall of the Soviet Union. Yeah, until it was bought by a Japanese company, which Tokugawa later bought. It's still in orbit around home. They've got it set up as a space museum now. Back then you couldn't turn on the news without hearing about Japanese businesses buying up Russian space technology. That's how Japan got to where it is today out here. The almighty yen. They were the first to really open up space for business. Well, can I move? Right. Let's go to the moon corner. Corner deals with the moon, its main focus being the Apollo program. The closer it gets to being there. That's a Surveyor, a lunar probe that was used to scout for landing sites for the Apollo missions. Surveyor 1 got there several years before the first humans arrived. The Surveyor program ended with Surveyor 7, 18 months before the first manned mission. That's the lunar EVA suit used during the Apollo program. As part of the Apollo Lunar Surface Experiments package, it was developed on the moon by Apollos 12, 14, 15, 16 and 17. This is an ALSEP device sensitive to lunar surface movement, a seismometer basically. Heard there are stories that fix up this kind of equipment and stores that fix up all kind of equipment and sell it. It's a replica of Apollo 11's lunar module, the Eagle. June 20th, 1969. Look at her, I forget that day. The ascent module was recovered and brought back home, but the descent module is still out there. The Saturn rocket outside is the same as the one that launched the Apollo missions. Oh, sorry, a big yawn hit me there. Ooh. That's not our second generation lunar Eva suit. This is a so-called Genesis rock that Apollo 11 brought back from the moon. It's not as special as it is now, as special as it was back then, of course. Is this the real thing? Yeah, moon rocks are a dime a dozen now, but I suppose you could call this a first edition moon rock. I saw him selling them at the spaceport in OLA. That just sucks. All that was special, right? It just sucks all that was special right out of them. There we go. Lunar regolith was once heavily sought after for experiments. Since there was so little available then, that changed with the 21st century. People would even go to the trouble of making their own regolith. That's how valuable it was. Right, let's head to the space corner.
ここが宇宙探査に関する展示がされているコーナーだ。
Right, so I'm just scrolling through. That's one of the Viking landers. There were two landers that landed on Mars as part of the Viking program. This is a Viking 1 lander replica, which touched down on Caris Planeta on July 20th, 1979. That's what was left of it. I saw what was left of it when I was there. The media dubbed it a reunion. So I'm just yawning, doing big yawns constantly. Inside this case, they display some messages, I suppose you could call them, that were sent into space and any extraterrestrials that might be out there. They were also related to the SETI program, which the US conducted for a while. They were attached to probes that were being sent into space. They would have a metal plaque that was on the Pioneer probes and a gramophone record that was on the Voyager probes. What about the Beyond corner? Let's have a look there. Oh, it's the lads. This corner focuses on Beyond itself. Well, would you look at that? It's us. Surprised? You and I are heroes. Aren't this part of the place? A living legend at my age. Come on, we contributed to space in our own little way. Brings a tear to your eye, huh? What do you mean by little? That's your figure. I think you're slightly better looking. Look how they've got me smiling. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kojima. Kojima. No, we need to talk about that. Fucking hell, Kojima. No, none of that. Think a lot of yourself, don't you? I guess I do. Never realised I acted that way. Kidding aside, they do a good job for sure. They're really well done. They're like our doppelgangers. They got the best in the business on these. They were given every piece of data they had on us. Body, measurements, hair samples, everything. They knew us better than we know ourselves. I remember them going over our boys with fine-tooth comb when we applied for the police knots. Heard they're going to replace these with animatronic robots soon. Go have us moving around like idiots. Using hydraulics and air pressure. Yeah, we'll even talk. Same Japanese company that made those animatronic dinosaurs is going to make them. You know the ones I mean, right? They'll decide how we move. We've already got all the necessary data. They're working with the ISPA on them. We'll end up with some live action show, almost indistinguishable from the real us. Great, so we're getting fucking turned. What is that ball thing? I need to look at that. Oh, that's what I was stuck in, wasn't it? This is the Yuri survival ball. Comes complete with cold sleep function. Real ones are slightly bigger. I spent 25 years inside one of these. Now I can't even stand being out here. It kept you alive all that time. That's pretty impressive. Cold sleep was just one big experiment back then. When they thawed me out, I was like an old man trying to get out of bed. Very little muscle atrophy occurs today. I couldn't walk for over a year. The advances came from studying bears. Bears? Human muscle starts to atrophy after 3 days of non-use, but bears, they maintain their muscles for several months while hibernating. Maybe bears would make better astronauts. Cold sleep is also not called hibernation now for that reason. This is a replica of the Yuri, the forerunner to the modern EMPS. Emphasis was on mechanical work outside the colony, so it's armour stint and it's only lightly equipped. Totally different setup from today. It It was hailed as a successor to NASA's MMO. I would imagine this is where combat EMPS was evolved from, huh? Still better than the suits at the Moon Corner though. You can't really compare this to the old lunar suits. Yeah, I suppose that's true. That's what I had my accident in. Nearly sent me a one-way ticket to nowhere. I can't stand the sight of this thing. You had a survival ball with you too. Good thing I did. Yeah, after all, the Yuri didn't even have its own life pod. You made me take it, just in case, you said. Yuri by itself only kept you alive for 3 days. Well, this is the Moon Corner. I'm not quite sure where to head. Back to the Space Corner, maybe? It's a hologram of the solar system. A lot of information used to make it came here from the craft on display here. Shame there isn't as much exploration going on these days. What a lobby. Right, so I'm just looking. So you need to. So I need to just examine everything. I'm just gonna spam all this. Make sure the mirror. Record of Friendship 7. And eventually a guy spawns in the space one. So it's just all sort of like astronaut porn shit like that, you know. Don't know how class it is. It's the American flag. The Apollo astronauts planted one on the surface after each landing. When you think about it, planting a national flag in space does seem pretty ridiculous, even if it's smack dab in the middle of the space race. Especially when America's still a superpower, she needed a way of flexing her muscle. Space was dominated by a handful of countries in those days. Yeah, now businesses dominate it. I guess in the grand scheme of things, as soon as you find out space and stuff, like, differences between nations would kind of disappear and shit like that. Sounds like me when I used to have a drink in me and Christmas going like, there shouldn't be any nations, there shouldn't be any war, you know. That's a Pioneer 10 up there. It was the first spacecraft to make a encounter with Jupiter. It's only a replica, of course. Real one left the solar system a long time ago. Yeah, back in 83 or something, before either of us was even born. So this is a Pioneer the informant was talking about. Where is he? You know that case with the SETI stuff in it? There's a plaque here the same as the old one that carried on Pioneers 10 and 11. Maybe there's some kind of message from him. Let's take a look. Right, just talking about the Voyager 1. Start in the back. The Galileo spacecraft. This launching a probe in Jupiter's atmosphere in 95 from analysis of it. Right, I've been at the Moon Center. Let's go to the Beyond Center. The diagram shows you where Beyond's located. In orbit around L5. A stable position in regulation to home and the Moon's gravitational forces. Why exactly are they going to build more O'Neills? There are technical issues to the O'Neill. It has more to do with the makers themselves. Politics, huh? Tokugawa Construction is currently have a monopoly on colony construction. Tokugawa was always focused on the Taurus. The O'Neill was America and Europe. They're playing favourites. Goodbye, O'Neill. More or less. They want to ensure a market for the Taurus. Of course, we've since discovered technical problems with a large-scale O'Neill. Beyond's living proof of them. Now Tokugawa conveniently have an answer for that. The guys at built this place aren't going to sit back and do nothing, are they? Colonies construction is a lucrative market. It's not as simple. Still got all the parts for the O'Neill from Tokugawa. Every last piece. You can't build a colony without Tokugawa. Exactly. Lately they've started calling the Taurus type the Tokugawa type. This figure Salvatore looks a little big for some reason. With this kind of guy, it seems smaller than he actually is. Yeah, it's true. Sal's made some mistakes in his life just like us. Ended up better off than us. At least he's got a decent job. Did an amazing job with these, it's scary. Figure of Gates. For the 5 of us, he was always the most likely to end up chief. Yeah, now he's my boss. Figure of Tokugawa. Sometimes I forget he used to be one of us. Now he's practically some kind of god. He's a shrewd guy. He used the police knots to promote the group a number of times in the past. There's me in my younger days. I'd never recognise you. Come on, I hate it when people bring up my age. Right, let's see if your man's turned up yet. Still no one here. Survivable space escape capsule you need. Time machine that carried me 25 years into the future. Right, that's all that can be said with that. What if I look at these? Small monument built in to honour the police knots. It's even got autographs on it. Right, and then there's Beyond behind it. It's a miniature of Beyond. The world's one and only cylinder colony. What a space corner. Wait, is there something that I'm missing? Right, so it says go through all exhibits in order they appear. Make sure you examine all the exhibits carefully. Right, I'll do one more of just everything. Knowing me, there's something that I'm just going to not notice. Right, so there's no, you can't go up on the second floor. Cool. Let's then have a look in the moon corner. Right, the moon corner, right, and then we're just gotta look through everything. Right, okay, that's the moon rock. Looked into lunar roaming vehicle. Surveyor 1. The ladder. Can we look at that? Seismometer. The aluminum foil, right. Stars and stripes. Right, I've done that. Space corner. Still don't think there's anyone here. I think the only one I've got to look into is the police knots one. And then we'll have a look in Beyond. And I'm just going to investigate everyone. Right, oh, that's a diagram. Ed made that diagram at in the office. Right, so that seems to be everything. That seems to be... Still no one here. God damn it, how am I going to get him to appear? Get all the information you need from here, get some information, blah, blah. Then return to the Viking/Planetarium exhibit to meet your deep throat, as it says. Which is... And then it says, this is all guesswork, by the way. Right, and Deep Throat being the mole in Metal Gear Solid. So I'm guessing that's 9 stars, whatever it is, yeah. Right, so we've definitely looked at everything here. I'm just going to investigate everyone. I'll talk to you. Excuse me, how can I help you? Ask about AMM. Gives you an up-close view of histories of mankind's colonization of outer space and all its rewards. We have over 8,000 items on display here. Pioneer. Where can we find Pioneer? Pioneer 10 is on display in the space corner. Guess that would have to be it. So what time do you get off? I'm sorry, but we're not promoted to date visitors. I like that rule. Good to see they enforce it too. Probably don't need to worry about it when she was here after all. Second floor. So it's happening on the second floor. It's closed off. Second floor. It's currently closed for renovation. It's been repainted and redecorated for an upcoming event. I think we'll make it in time for the anniversary. Show. Oh! The police not have an exhibit on them here, of course. I'm sorry, but are you by any chance Astronaut Ingram? Just so happens that I am. No, on second thought, guess that couldn't be possible. Sorry I brought it up. Well then. Right, so we know where Pioneer is now. So maybe if we go to the space corner. Still no one here. Well. Was that maybe what I need to look at? Was just the records? It's a plaque from the Pioneers 1011 aimed at ET civilizations. Didn't say it knows that a message. Guess not then. Oh. It's the naked body of a man. That's what a woman's privates look like. Please don't start, please. Shows 9 planets of solar system, how the spacecraft came from the third planet from our star. This means the planets expressed by binary numbers. Don't know the details, but apparently this represents the spin flip transition of hydrogen to atom. This gives you certain universal measurements that play into other parts of the plaque. Oh! We're back at the Space Center. What's that doing here? It's a lunar suit. This is a space corner. I think there's someone inside. Like an actor for an exhibit. I don't think so. Looks like our date didn't stand us up. You're the guy from the phone? Show us your face. Keep your voice down. That's how it's going to go. Just act casual. He won't even let us hear his voice. So it was you that called us here? Yeah. What took you so long? I expected better from you guys. Just thought we'd enjoy the museum. That's all. So, you want to talk to Hojo? You know where he is? Where is he? Is he alive? One at a time, alright? Look at this guy, calls out here and turns up in this. It's a spacesuit from the Apollo program. The museum probably uses it for events. Easier to move in than the displays at the moon corner. Yeah, but the real one's way well over £100. I could just arrest him, but he's stringing us along. Let's bring this guy in already. Chill it for a second, will you? The things in this world you're better off not knowing. Right, what have you got for us? Ask about his identity. Why can't you tell us who you are? Whose side are you on? Can't reveal my identity, not yet. Anyway, my life is in danger. As I said before, you can call me 9 stars. 9 stars? I can tell you a lot. I can tell a lot. I know a lot about both of you. You'll know who I am soon enough, provided we survive that long. You best just accept that and move on. There are things in this world you're better off not knowing. Right, what happened to Hojo? He betrayed them. Started selling it behind our backs. Them. It. Who's them? Can't say. Not out here anyway. It's Tokugawa. Is Holmes Mafia involved? Not that simple, okay? We saw a politician at Tokugawa's party. Are guys like him involved too? What's the it you mentioned? Narc, the semi-synthetic drug. Been using DDSs developed in Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals to float Narc onto the market. That's the real purpose of the K-series, to get Narc out there without anyone knowing. The newest one is K9. It's nothing more than a vessel for Narc. I thought the selling point behind K9 is even dissolution of a drug and weightlessness. That's the official story, but a capsule with an osmotic pressure system is nothing special. K9's real purpose is carrying and concealing Narc. Hojo and I started selling it on our own. That's my idea. Everything was going to plan. Nobody should have ever suspected what we were doing. We don't believe you. We don't find anything in the capsules we got from Hojo. Who's to say it couldn't be traced back to you? You guys haven't seen the bigger picture. Look, I don't want to end up like Hojo, alright? I'll point you in the right direction. I'll let you see the secret. I'll let you in the secret behind Narc. To be more precise, where that secret is. Hojo made a copy of the CD-ROM containing a video on Narc. He created the original to show the Mafia and other organisations. It explains the trick behind the captures in plain English. A CD-ROM? So a CD explains everything about them, right, including how to use them. Why a CD in this age of optical computing? That's the point, to limit where you can read it. It wouldn't stand as evidence in court either. That's why Hojo uses a CD. It's an archaic data format. CD-ROM. Where's the CD-ROM? Hojo would have stashed it somewhere, but I don't even know that a copy exists. If I had to guess, I'd say his house. Hojo has stacks of CDs in the living room. Maybe it's among these. CD can be only read on a T-Gear 99, Tokugawa's network terminal. In addition, it works off a special boot method. Can't load it on any other device either. CD's got state-of-the-art data encryption too. Even BCP couldn't read it. You guys get most of your technology from Tokugawa, don't you? Whatever you have, they're already on something else. Yeah, that's true. Almost all of our equipment is patented by Tokugawa. They own the know-how as well as none of it's... they own the know-how as well. None of it's public. Need to go to a Tokugawa facility to load it. Can't just waltz in there and expect them to help us. Who's say we're going to ask? The boot method. There are a few steps you have to go through to get the system, or get into the system. You have a Tokugawa ID card and employee ID codes for all this. First it'll do a card check. We've got Hojo's card. So then what? It'll run a check to see if the person using the card is really a Tokugawa employee. If the employee has an ID code given to him based on the family crests. You mean the Japanese things? Right. Select the ones that it asks you're in. After that, insert the CD. That's how they protect their data. So you can't access any of their files if you're not an employee, supposedly. Exactly. Not if you don't clear checks, you'll be staring at a blank screen. Remember the order. First the card, then the family crest, then the CD. You need to use that to use T-Gear? Right. Cool. Cool, right. Load the CD and explain everything, that's all I can say for now. You help me get to home, I'll tell you everything once my safety's been secured. What? Were Hojo and Lorraine killed by them? Yeah, screw with these guys and you're done. Done. Can't even begin to imagine. So where's Hojo? He was eliminated a long time ago, that's what happens when you cross these guys. And we end up just like Hojo and that woman. You're saying Hojo's dead? They've already taken care of his body, you'll never find it. Don't waste your time looking. You mean it's not in the colony? Is it on home? That's for you to find out, isn't it? You've already taken care... Oh, we've already said that. Do you not trust me? Of course not, we don't know who you are. I can walk away right now if that's what you want. Notice he doesn't have an accent when he gets mad either. What kind do you mean? A home accent? You're beyond, aren't you? Right, he's just said, that's what he's just said. That woman, we'll say that. We hear from him soon. Who are you trying to get away from going to home? Tokugawa? So Home's Mafia isn't involved? Can't answer that right now. Who's that woman? Hojo's wife. I think her name was Lorraine. Nobody's safe with these guys. Was Lorraine involved with drugs? Hojo probably told her something he shouldn't have. Got all that? Pass the crest check and you gain access to the T-Gear. After that, load the CD. I'll contact you again. You can trust me. And don't try to follow me or anything. Hey, I'm not done with you. Hojo's the tip of the iceberg. This ain't even the worst of it. The worst of it? Things a lot bigger than you think. They've infiltrated the BCP too. Watch yourselves. I'll be in touch. Oh, it's getting very dramatic. There he goes. We'll follow him. Hold on, Jonathan. First comes the CD. Need to see if what he's saying is legit. Then we'll worry about who he is. Like I said, he doesn't have a home accent. He's clearly a beyond. Meaning he ain't running anywhere. Wait a minute. What is it? I smell cigarette smoke. You weren't smoking, were you? Oh no, I just lit it. That's all. It's already out. God damn, man. that a bent cigarette?
あ
Yeah, you light it by bending the end. Putting it out's just as easy.
たんだが気をつけろよ
Someone sees you doing that and they'll report you.
殺されるぞマークには一度見せて
Maybe I'll show it to Mark sometime.
バカな
Like hell you will.
ま
Anyway, back to business.
して情報の
Time to search a house.
確認だな
Well, like I said, Christmas morning, give him just a wee, what you got? Wee pack of Mayfair. We're at the lobby. Let's leave. With no choice but to trust what he told us. Why don't we stop by Hojo's house and look for that CD? The one that's got all the soundtracks from like random Konami games. No sign of him. Whoever he is, better keep a close eye on Tokugawa. I'll get Meryl and Dave on it. Right, let's drive to Hojo's house. Let's go see Karen. Think that's where it is. Anyway, just the lads being lads, you know. Here we are again. Hopefully this is where he's got it. Go inside. You ready? I'll ring the doorbell. Hopefully Karen will be cool with us coming in. Oh, Joth Ned, how's the investigation going? Come in. What is it, Jonathan? Oh, you found out your dad might be dead, so there's something else we'd like to borrow. Sure, like what? Talk. Karen, what's up? Ask about... Oh, I've already said that. CD-ROM, there we go. A CD-ROM? I've never seen one here. Oh, we have our CDs. Yeah, I remember. Let's go take a look. Show... I don't know that. Look, here we go. We also have some music. No, we didn't come here to sample BGMs. The CD informant was talking about should be here. Which one could it be? We'll find it eventually. We'll go through them one by one if we have to. What's this one? Hey, this one doesn't have a title. It's marked as the Hojo family crest. It's what the informant was talking about. Maybe if we put this on? No, not at all. Ed, this is it. This has to be a CD. Look. Oh, and it's got a Triforce on it. There's a family crest on the label side. That's a Hojo crest. Wonder what it means. Karen, is it okay if we borrow this for a bit? Of course, if it'll help. Let's go over to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Good thing we took care of it. Good thing if we take a look at a chart. We should have no problem passing the ID check. Right. Let's just talk to Karen for 2 seconds. Karen, yeah. Also, how nice is this music? I'm getting a Undertale vibe from it. You know, like Snowden. You know, that bit of a tune. So I was taking a big drink. Let's move. Let's study. Let's go have a look at Family Crest. We'll try and memorize that first. That's a hanging scroll Dad wrote at New Year's. It's not some expensive piece we bought at a store or anything. Lorraine wasn't very good at calligraphy. But Dad drops his things when he gets home from work. Dad hasn't been used in the drawers lately, so there's nothing in them. It's Japanese coloured paper. My father wrote on that as well. You always find these in the Oriental rooms. Oh, yeah, I don't think he's got family crests sitting anywhere like that. Anyway, let's leave. Karen, I will find your father, I promise. I believe you, Jonathan. I'll put my feelings about you behind me for now. You can count on me for help. Right, so now we're heading to... Drive. Where are we heading to? We're heading to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Trying to sneak in there. Ready to go? Borrow this computer of theirs. Afraid we can get in there. Some breaking and entering. No, it's fine. We're in a legal grey area. Again, can I just say how much I love the style of the game? I love that sort of 90s anime look. Oh, my favourite time for anime. So good. Here we are. I don't see anybody. No one's crazy enough to be working this late. Not necessarily. Pretty common in Japanese companies. Usually operate on a 24-hour schedule. So what about today? Probably closed in preparation for anniversary celebrations. What do you say we get this over with? Now we're only loading the CD. Comprende? None of your bullshit in there. Yeah. It's not like we'll be hanging around. Go check the door. Don't think it'll be open this time of night though. Right, how do we sneak in? How do we sneak in? Place is eerie at night. Yeah, it's totally different from the daytime. Doesn't seem like anyone's around. Check the door. Don't think it'll be open this time of night though. Right, I checked the door. We can go inside anytime with Hojo's ID. Oh. Just so we're clear, I don't need to tell you what's going to happen if someone sees us, right? We're trespassing. Just make sure no one sees us, right? Number of times I heard that in LA. You can always wait here. Hell with that. And let you go running around on your own. We're at reception, no guard. That's the lock system for the back door. Go inside. Let's open with Hojo's card. Doubt it. Security is several levels higher than the DDS room. I mean, isn't our camera right there? Don't stay in front of the camera. I'll proof that we broke in here. Pitch to me never turn out well. You're really our one psycho son of a bitch, you know that? Let's go inside here. I'll try Hojo's card in the door. If she go, oh, I didn't see it. In she goes. So I missed the first bit of. It likes us. Let's go. Right, so we're going to use the computer. Oh, I can barely see shit. Wasn't the computer sitting there? Let's hold this thing already and get the fuck out of here. I hear you. I ain't happy about this either. Ed, look, the T gear's gone. Son of a bitch, all this risk for nothing. Wait a minute. I've never seen one of them somewhere else. You're right, let's go. There's one in the hospital, wasn't there? Yeah. I head back to reception, try and sneak out. Hopefully I don't get noticed. And move, leave here. We're outside Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Right, let's drive to the hospital, yeah. Let's go over to BCH and try the pharmacy's computer. Hospital this time of night? Don't have a choice. This can't wait. I guess hospitals always close down at night. Here we are. Shouldn't be as many people around this late. You'd be surprised. You ever seen A&E on a Saturday night? It's a fucking nightmare. Doors open. We can enter through here. How can something like this happen with a place supposedly run by computers? I remember I went in for my arm and it was heaving. Absolutely heaving. And this was like, end up at 2 in the morning. Keep it low. Remember, we don't have a warrant. But we do have an excuse. Yeah? Must have something wrong with you at your age. Time to bend over for the rubber glove. I'd rather go to jail than wind up in the hospital. I mean, I agree. Let's go. Oh, dramatic music. We're inside the lobby. Coast looks clear. Again, a hotel lobby, no hotel, hospital lobby doesn't ever look this quiet, even at the like midnight, you know, even at like 3 in the morning or whatever, or midnight, you know. Always jumping. Anyway, let's head to the director's office. We have to go through the director's office to get to the pharmacy. Hope we don't mind Chris. Let's go. Oh, fuck, there she is. Chris, didn't think you'd be here. I'm working a little late tonight. What are you guys doing here at this time? Something you shouldn't? We're sorry, Chris. We had a lead that couldn't wait. Plus, the door was open. You have some pretty weak excuses. Please don't tell anyone about this, Chris. You know I couldn't do that. I'm responsible for this place. Chris, if Gates found out about this, he'd kill us. We are really sorry we tried to sneak in here like this. Well, I'll consider letting it go if you let me in on whatever it is you're doing. Really? I've always loved this kind of thing. It's like being in a mystery novel. Okay, Chris, we'll fill you in on everything. Oh, Jesus. Old Sil's a fly on you now. I'm sure she believes you. Oh, brother. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Jonathan. Oh, she's bigger than the stewardess. Not quite as big as a Tokugawa receptionist, though. Smell. It's a nice smell. Perfume reminds me of home. Wearing perfume and cologne is taboo and beyond, but I just can't stand the smell of drugs. Anyways, let's get talking. Sorry to try to sneak in here later, Chris. There was something we had to check. Oh yeah, you told me. So what's going on? Ask about the T-Gear 99. You see, we have a CD we'd like to load. You have a T-Gear 99 here, right? Or T-Gear? That's Tokugawa Group's proprietary network terminal. It's different from our computers. But there is one in the pharmacy, yeah. Ishida manages all our drugs to Tokugawa. And God said let there be one. Apologise. I'm sorry, Chris, I just had to see you. I can't stop thinking about you. You expect me to believe that? Sorry, Chris, truly. We really are sorry. Cops shouldn't be doing this. We know, but it's alright. You don't have to keep apologising. I'll help you. I can think of other things I prefer an apology for. Sorry about that. Cops definitely shouldn't be doing things like that either. I'm not a cop. Don't even try it, please not. We definitely have one in the pharmacy. Right. Cool. What else can I say that might... Let me have a think. Maybe she can show CD. We'll load the data on that, right? Maybe she can come with us if we go to the pharmacy. Like, Mon, Chris, we need to use your T-Gear. It's extremely important. Well, you have a warrant or anything? What do you think? You mean you just expect me to... Okay, I never saw anything. I mean, you can come with us and see what's on it, you know? Thanks, Chris. Don't mention it. You guys have brought a lot of nice memories back. I owe you, in a way. Follow me, I'll open the door. Here's the pharmacy. Minus Ishida, of course. Let's hurry up and load the CD. Right, let's have a look at this. Here we go, Ed. Yes, this is it, alright. You know how to use it? Head only Tokugawa employees can work it. Don't worry. We got ourselves a private lesson. And then some. Let's get to work.
Chris,
Wait till you see this, Chris.
今から面白い
Time for a little magic.
ワクワク。
This is so exciting. Right, let's try and hack into the computer because your old dad's a very talented. I'm great with technology, of course.
ヨノさん、電源を入れよう。
Right, so we need to first insert. This way, you insert a CD. Let's do that first. First, we have to turn the power on before we insert a CD. Hit the power button.
よし、電源を入れる。
It's the easiest part. Please insert ID card. Like, oh god. Right, and then let's do CD drive and then insert a CD. Just hold on, there's a certain order we have to do things here. I've passed the ID check. This is the keyboard. It looks like one of those things new models where you can rearrange your keys. Made it with an LCD touch screen so you can rearrange your keys any ways you like. Right, so let me have a look. So let's just find where we are. So first of all, switch on using the dark grey button. You'll be prompted for an ID card, which you should insert Kenzo's card into the slot on the left. So this, put the ID card in here.
ヨノさん、
Now for Hojo's ID.
ID カードを入れるぞ。
Right, so we'll put the ID card in. Now I need to put the CD in. ID card verified.
よし。
Takes care of the card.
こうパスしたぞ。次はこのカードの使用者が本人かどうかのチェックが入る。
なんだかドキドキしちゃうわ。
My heart's beating like crazy. Initiating password sequence. Oh, it's gonna be one like excuse me. It's gonna be the Metal Gear Solid bit where it's like you have to check on the fucking game case or whatever. Right, please authenticate. What I'll do is I'll do this bit and we'll call it a day after this. Only Tokugawa employees are supposed to access these codes. So suppose it, you guys know them?
あなたたちわかるの？
Yeah, we've done our homework. Have we? Here we go. Tokugawa. Suppose it's random, so I'm looking at what they are now. Right. Right, here we go. So I'm looking at it now, so it could be, say... Right, then... This is one that gives it as an example. It might not be as it's random each time. And then it's sorry, my dyslexia is fucking murdering me here. And then Ishida, which is... Ishida is the... lower up there, maybe? This is it. This example that... oh! Is that it? Looks like we chose the wrong crest. Let's give it another shot. Right, the sequence is random. Right, what's this? Right, so... First code you need to defer to the Camon list in the manual. And click the symbol which matches the name given by the computer. Right, so... Oh, it's different each time, I see. So I need to Takeda, the Sanada, which is... Sanada's the ball type things. The Tokugawa. So right, this appears in the manual. A bit Tokugawa is the. Where's the Tokugawa? What one's that? Is that the crest with the yeah, it's a crest with a sort of blob in it, yeah. Ishida is the dyslexia is murder me. It's the sort of I don't know what to call that. The spore, I guess. The Honda is the sort of ace. Where's the ace? There's the well, it's not ace, but it looks kind of like an ace. Hojo is, or Hojo, however you say it, is. Oh my god, dyslexia work. I can't find Hojo. Right, I think it's a Triforce. Because it's HOJYO. So I think. Oh my god, that's so loud. Oh, there we go. Authentication successful. There we go. That's what you meant to get the manual out and fucking. Tokugawa group classified access granted. Yes, man, we did it. Master hackers. You did it. I don't believe it. We're just getting started. Here we go. Welcome. So T-Gear, Net9's keyboard, right, monitor's on, right, now what do we do? Done the hacking. Now do we maybe put the CD in now? Insert a CD, there we go. Let's put the CD in. There we go. You got us very wrong about the future. My laptop doesn't even have a CD drive now. I think you can get a external one. But how am I meant to play my original copy of Final Fantasy XIV? Not A Realm Reborn, like vanilla. Or my physical copy of Team Fortress. Completely, literally worthless now. I bought it a week before it became free to play. It's reading the disc. Here it comes. So I got a wee hat for it. Look. It's called proof of purchase and it's just like a wee sort of soldier hat. Tokugawa has brought to the market numerous DSS products over the years, with the K-Series as our main focus. From K1 to K8, we have invested great effort in developing new ways to conceal narcotics. Unfortunately, until now, we have been unable to devise a DDS that would allow us to sell narc in such a way as to be obtainable by anyone. However, with our newest K-Series DDS, we have created a product that has made this goal a reality. Distributing narc safely and without restriction. Presenting Tokugawa's latest development, the narc capsule K9. Allow us to explain its advanced concealment system. So I just got a swallow a bit of my own spit there and sign up coughing. Jesus Christ. Anyway, but in virtually any product, even designer and functional foods, for example. In other words, by changing inner contents, one can distribute narc wherever one wants. So it's just about concealing drugs. Hospitals, pharmacies, supermarkets. The sale routes are limitless. Also, narc capsules are 2-part capsules instead of gel caps. It's possible for even the individual to substitute the contents quite easily. Additionally, there is one other safety mechanism in place. No matter how well narc is hidden, get inside a given capsule, distributing on the market directly in that form still carries an extreme risk. However, our revolutionary technology has succeeded in chemically separating narc itself in half, By placing these halves in different capsules, the effects of NARC are only seen after 2 capsules have been taken simultaneously. Here at Tokugawa call it a binary narcotic. 2-tiered safety system which consists of separating NARC into 2 halves and then placing the halves in different capsules. It's virtually impenetrable. Also eliminates lost profits and interference from law enforcement. Furthermore, as NARC capsules dissolve evenly and rapidly, even in zero gravity, they can therefore be used in space and weightlessness areas without a problem. We'll now explain how to differentiate between different capsules. It's extremely simple. A symbol in each capsule, which also serves as a drug identification code. That is a symbol of the Tokugawa crest. You'll notice part of the crest is missing. Simultaneously ingesting 2 capsules with different missing sections will activate NARC. Taking 1 capsule will not trigger any of NARC's effects whatsoever. Therefore, there is no cause for concern over accidental use. Unity with Tokugawa, as we like to call it. Finally, this system is also safe from all drug detection equipment. Detection by any device is impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you K9, the NARC capsule DDS, made possible only through the superior technology of the Tokugawa Group. We trust this presentation answered any remaining questions. We look forward to working together. Well, probably should have recorded that ourselves, shouldn't we? I knew it was something about these capsules. This is what the leaf was trying to tell us. The hell of a system they've came up with. I don't believe this. This isn't the work of just one drug company. It's much less Hojo's brainchild. Somebody else is involved. Somebody big. Like the Mafia. But there's no proof. Need way more than this against these guys. Anyone could make something like this. We have proof. Let's take another look at the capsules we gave Victor. Not the contents, but the capsules themselves. I owe Lorraine that much. If this is what this says is true, man, just think about it. You're telling me? I think you could probably sell these right under people's noses. It's insane. If the CD's real, we're not just talking hospitals. You could hide NARC in any drug. If it got into drugstores, there'd be no stopping it. That's exactly what they have in mind. Chris, could you see if there are any K9 samples left here? Sure. Don't think I should have to leave them lying around though. Could Ishida be in on it? Very possibly. But who with? Hojo, Tokugawa? Whatever the case, nobody doesn't know about what K9's really about. Thing is, if Hojo and Ishida were accomplices, wouldn't they be going after Ishida too? Let's go pay Victor another visit. Oh, we're getting dragged straight there. Let's get over to forensics. Oh, hey guys, what's all the hubbub? Victor, we know what's going on with the capsules. Capsules? Oh, the cold pills. They've got NARC hidden in the capsules themselves. Not the inner contents. It's in the gelatin. What in the gelatin? Why didn't I think of that?
それは思いつかんかった。しかも
So only after becomes narc, it only becomes narc after you've taken 2 different capsules simultaneously.
片方の服用
I've got it divided in half.
ファイナリ
A binary narcotic? Is that even possible?
なことが可能なんじゃろうか。それを今から
See for yourself.
ビクトル
Proofs in the capsules we gave you.
もう一度分析し直してくれ。残念じゃ。
I'm afraid I can't do that.
ハモカプセル
AP came and took him away.
って言ったあいつじゃ
It was him.
あのレッド
That Frosner. Redwood. A big Tony Redwood. What a prick.
なぜ
AP? But why?
あんたらが
Well, I assumed you'd ask him to.
わしはてっきりお返し
Strange.
あのカプセルのことは
We definitely never told him to do that.
なんだがエド
Let's go get him back.
AP へカプセルを取り返しに行こう取り返したら
If you do, let me take another look at him. Right, that's a very dramatic moment to end it on. So let's just do a wee save here. So, we found out that they're actually distributing a drug, but within the capsules. We then went to get the capsules, and it ends up Big Tony Redwood, one of the advanced police or AP police, I can't remember what they're called, went off with them. So we've got to do another wee save. Next time it's probably going to be quite a lot of drama as we try and prove that one of the biggest companies, well, literally the biggest company, the whole company that runs the whole Beyond, is into dealing drugs. It's going to be a time. So we will be back with Police Knots on Thursday. It will be because I'm playing X-Men Legends tomorrow. Then on Wednesday I'm working, so Thursday will be the next Police Knots stream. I've got a feeling we'll be playing Police Knots probably until January. But thank you so much for joining us, boysies. In the meantime, let's head over to this screen. And let me just mute the game. But I'm really enjoying Police Knots. I'm having a fucking great time with it. It's taking its wee time to get there, but oh, I'm really enjoying it so far. Let me just check. Is anyone else on? Big Shinners is on. We'll give Big Shinners a raid. But thank you so much for joining us, boysies. As usual, I have been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll catch you in my next stream. But until then, boysies, have a good day. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Most importantly, boysies, have good mental health. Take care of yourselves. Oh, wait. I forgot to say, cheers for the subscription, Michael. And cheers for the raid, Jonathan. But take care of yourselves and I'll catch you next time. Say it to Shinra for me. See yous.